Hi, Krishna.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hi, good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, Krishna, you ready for the 25 questions?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with this one. Your name, Krishna, what does it mean?
So it's name of one of a million gods in India. However, this guy is very special because he lived a complete human life and he went through an ordeal of a normal human life, and he gave us ample examples of how to live a full life. So, for example, he had like 8 wives and 16,000 girlfriends to start with.
Seriously?
Yeah.
16,000. Wow, amazing. Now, tell me, where exactly are you from?
So, I'm from this small agricultural village. Its name is Komaruvolu. It's in Krishna district. It has a population of around 1,500 people, and all of us produce mainly rice.
Oh, wow. Except you, I guess.
Yeah, not anymore. But we still do. We still have that. Yeah.
Good. Tell me, what was exactly the itinerary of your educational journey?
Yeah, for my bachelor's, I went to a nearby town, which is around 60 kilometers from where I was born. Then for my master's, I went to Roorkee. This is a city near Delhi. This is around 1,600 kilometers from my place, where I was born. And for my PhD, I went to Madrid, which is around 8,000 kilometers. And now I'm here in Boston, which is around 13,000 kilometers from home. So I think science can take you places if you're up for it.
Wow, Krishna, it's amazing. So you've crossed three continents. So how is this beneficial for someone becoming a scientist? Give me 2 reasons.
So first of all, exposure to different countries and cultures make you understand how people think and make you correct yourself every day in a more fulfilling way. And secondly, establishing a meaningful and lasting professional and personal relationships with the people from different countries is something I'm very proud of till this day. Yeah.
Beautiful. So for both your PhD and postdoc, you've done actually cancer research.
Yep.
What is your definition of cancer?
There are many definitions according to the book, but I think in a more simplistic way, cancer is something when your body doesn't work for you and your defenses cannot help it.
Interesting. And right now, you're doing your postdoc at the Massachusetts General Hospital, which is part of Harvard University, and you're working specifically on pancreatic cancer. Why did you choose pancreatic cancer?
Yeah, that's pretty simple. This is one of the most aggressive cancers, and it stays at the top 3 aggressive cancers that's very lethal. So I think that's plenty of reason to work on this cancer. Yeah.
For sure. And what are you trying to understand in your research these days?
So we focus to understand very specific subtype of this pancreatic cancer that contains 2 specific mutations. And I'm trying to understand how these 2 mutations can cause pancreatic cancer and see if we can stop these 2 mutations from making cancer. Yeah.
And now tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how exciting is it to do science?
I think it's 10. Yeah.
Okay. And what is so exciting about it?
I mean, it's like a whole package. It's understanding the complex biology on an everyday, day-to-day basis. It's very exciting.
And why is it so difficult to unravel these nature's complex systems?
When you think about it, the problem that nature created us is a result of an evolution over millions of years, which is cancer. So it takes, I think, a few years and effort to understand the basics of this process.
And is this difficult process worth it? All the hard work?
I think in all these years of my research, it's only a few days really we discover something. But those few days are, I think, totally worth it for all the thousands of hours of hard work. Not only me, all the other scientists put into their day-to-day work. Yeah.
Wow, that definitely requires passion and love for science too, and for the unknown, I guess. Now, okay, let's travel to India a bit now. Where would you take me first?
I would take you to my home and eat my mom's curry, the best in the world.
Oh my God, please. Can we do it now?
Yep.
And where would we go after eating your mom's curry?
Yeah, I would take you around to the place where I grew up, and I would like to show you how the life of normal people goes by, and show you how they face tough problems in life with a smile. And it's really an eye-opener for me, and humbles me every time when I think about it. How do those people manage such a difficult situations with a smile and with a positive intent? I think there's a lesson to be learned.
Nice. Well, Krishna, let's make this happen one day for real, that you take me to India. Tell me, which Indian scientist would you like everyone to know about?
I don't know about this guy before I come here, honestly. His name was written in the books somewhere, but his name is Yellaprakada Subbarao, and he was a biochemist.
And what did he do? What did he discover?
Guess what he did? He discovered the energy molecule of every living system, which is ATP, which is our energy source. And he also discovered the first drug for cancer, which is methotrexate. And he also discovered the antibiotic tetracycline. So he did all of it, basically. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So definitely someone everyone should know about. I agree. And why does he inspire you?
I think it's a perfect example of, if you're passionate of learning something new and doing science, you can make great discoveries and great helpful things on the way. And coming from a humble background, like small village, like mine in Andhra Pradesh, he could accomplish all of this, which is, I think, for me, it's a great example.
Nice. Krishna, how many languages are there in India?
Unofficially, there are around 20,000 languages with a complete scripts, and both written and oral. But our constitution recognizes around 23 official languages.
And what's the name of your native language?
My native language is called Telugu. It is also called the Italian of East. So because all of our words ends with an vowel sound, like A-E-I-O-U.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay. Back to science. Why do scientists use mice to study human disease? Why not some other animal?
Yeah. So first of all, if you want to study any process, you need to recreate the process, or you back engineer the process. So to do so, mouse is a really good organism, because it's like 85% of all the proteins of the mice is very same as human beings. And so whatever we observe in mice in recreating the process of cancer would be more likely would reflect in the human pathological disease development. So that's fine.
Okay, so I guess we would all agree that using mice for research is a little bit cruel. And I know scientists are trying to avoid this as much as they can. And do you think in 30 years, scientists will be still using mice?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
I think in 30 years, we will be able to use human material itself and model the disease progression more efficiently and more faithfully that reflects the human condition. So basically growing tissues in the lab using stem cells and different technologies that's available today.
Interesting. Speaking of the future, what do you hope scientists in your field will discover in the next 10 years?
I hope we will harvest enormous amount of renewable sources and provide access to energy, information, and nutrition to every citizen of the planet.
And what do you hope governments will do for science in the near future?
I think science should not be 1% of your budget, that's dispensable. It should change to 20% because it's investment for your future and your country's future.
I agree. We hope that will be the near future. Both you and your wife are scientists, and you have 2 beautiful daughters. Science takes a lot of time, so it can be difficult to balance, with personal life. What can we do as a society to help?
I think society did enough for us. We chose this way, and we knew it from the beginning. It was not so easy. Away from home, working in science and making a couple of zeros less in our paycheck. So I think karma will give us 10 times whatever you put into it, either good or bad. So I think we're good. Thanks.
Good. All right, Krish, we're at the end. Any last message for the Bosnian public?
Yeah, I think one very important lesson I learned all through my life is ask the question why. So whenever you're about to do anything, ask this question, why I'm doing this, and learn about your history, and don't repeat the same mistakes, and move forward with a vision in which there is a place for everyone. We can only be happy if the people around us are happy. So be happy.
That's a very wise piece of advice, Krishna. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck with everything in the future.
Yeah, thank you. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.